Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of CCW Surge. I'm your ringside pitchman, Donnie Harris Jr., joined alongside once again by Jimmy Rosedorf. And Jimmy, boy, do we have some good news for the folks at home.
Yeah, we announced it last week or this week. We're so excited to continue to announce that Miles Blackwell and Bryce Maddox are going to meet at Wrestle Bash 31, August the 27th in Jacksonville, Florida at the Eagles View Academy. We had a great crowd there for Stampede, and we had no choice but to go back for this year's Wrestle Bash.
Lightning will strike twice at Eagles View Academy, but June 11th in Palatka, there will be a contract signing for that very matchup where you will see Miles Blackwell and the Machine Bryce Maddox one-on-one putting their ink on the dotted line. Jimmy, I don't know which of us is going to mitigate that, but whoo boy.
I would hate to be the one in the ring with Bryce Maddox about this, and Blackwell only agreed to do this match under one condition. Well, we'll find out June 11th in Palatka what that one condition will be. But regardless of whatever Blackwell might have up his sleeve, we've seen a trick or two before. I know Bryce Maddox would be willing to do whatever it takes to get his hands on Miles Blackwell.
And speaking of championships, speaking of wrestlers and contenders, the match we have this week happened not too long ago right here at Stomping Ground Studios. Kevin Kantrell, a few months now coming back to CCW, was one-on-one with the runner-up for the ruler of the ring, Toxic, in a one-on-one contest. Each man trying to get a key victory here in CCW in hopes of getting in title contention. Let's go back a few weeks ago to see how it all went down.
Ready? Ring the bell.
And here we go. Donnie, lead us off tonight for these two gentlemen.
All right, now Steve, you may know, as I just said, Toxic, a former CCW two-time champion under the management of Brian Blitz. But in a way, Brian Blitz, he leashed the beast. He caged the animal and directed him under the moniker of Cecil Andrews. Toxic is now off the leash and I think more dangerous than ever. Kevin Kantrell, ever since coming back here, Steve, he's yet to get a significant win here in CCW. But with every match, with every bump, I see the rust shaking off a little bit. It's coming back to him. He's getting his feet back. He's getting his wind back. He's getting his strength back. And pretty soon, if not right now, we will see Kevin Kantrell get that big win here in CCW and get back up the ranks here and possibly finally get in line for a title shot.
Wow, Donnie, you want to take a breath there? That was pretty impressive, and I'm not going to lie. I actually agree with just about everything you said there. And maybe as far as Toxic goes, I did unleash the beast, but I'm not going to rule him out at all. As far as
Here we are to the 8 count here.
Sorry,
Toxic comes back in just to stop the count.
Come on, restart it. One.
Toxic asking Scotty D to restart it, and he does just that.
Not unleashing the beast. He is definitely more aggressive. He's at an aggressive level right now. We've had seen for a long time. And I'm not going to overlook that as actively scouting for this just in the future. Who knows? There may be a right down the line. Can't say for sure.
Both men lock up in the center of the ring here, searching for some sort of control.
Kevin Kantrell got that arm headlock now. Oh, beautiful maneuver there, getting Toxic down to the ground. And just got that headlock reached in, just screeching the air from Toxic's lungs. It could be over real quick here, Steve.
That you are right. Kantrell, nice hold on Toxic here. Toxic makes his way back to his feet, looking to break it up. Some sort of a grab to the beard there. Scotty D directed to get off.
There's nothing rule book that says you can't grab a beard. It says you cannot grab head. I was on the channel. It's clean.
Toxic making his way up again. Sorry, Donnie.
Kevin Kantrell better watch out there. Toxic could poke him in the eye with that mohawk. What does he use to hold that thing up?
Definitely a high-quality hair product there.
One, two.
Yeah, maybe we could see about getting a sponsorship.
Got a 1 and a 2. 2 count from Scotty D. Toxic with a reversal here.
And this is when Toxic surprises you. You see the man. You see the body type. You think he's a brawler, that he has no finesse. But thanks to the tutelage that he got under Brian Blitz, he's able to lock in maneuvers just like that leg lock. Now back to his feet there and just stomping down on Kevin Kantrell.
Beautiful right hand.
Come on, get my corner, coach. Back off. But let's talk about the elephant in the room. Let's talk about the man with face and Kevin Kantrell. A long time goes, but he's been in this business now for 2 decades. I mean, he was a season when I came along 16 years ago. So that's got to tell you. And he's about as far as I come. So my tutelage when it comes to face marking.
Toxic looking for a right hand there. Nobody home. Kick to the head from Kevin Kantrell.
Toxic, a very big individual, but he is very deceptive. He moves like a lightweight.
Beautiful kick across the back there from Kantrell. As he lets us know there.
Getting Toxic back up, getting ready to set up for another mover. Up against the rope, off to the other side. Beautiful drop kick from Kevin Kantrell.
Phenomenal move. Toxic finds his way out of the ring here.
And this is a seasoned maneuver by Toxic. Anytime the match isn't going your way, roll to the outside. Use that 10 count to try to gain your breath back, get a game plan. Normally, when Toxic would roll to the outside, he had Brian Blitz right there to whisper some strategies into his ear. But now, you know,
Scotty D to 5 there.
Toxic having until the count of 10 to get back into the ring. Jimmy, we were almost 5 minutes in this 15-minute
I ain't the same
matchup.
guy 2 months ago. Get him back. I ain't the same guy 2 months ago.
Scotty D stopping the count
You're
here
still the same
momentarily.
kid. You insecure looking clown. Come on.
That was a mistake by Kevin Kantrell. I mean, you know, even if it's a win by countout, it's a win.
Kantrell looking for a fight, it seems, boys.
Lock up. Oh, there you go.
Some sort of a headbutt or maybe a hair poke with that mohawk there.
Does that count as a foreign object?
Did you just say hair poke?
I don't know what else to call it, Brian.
Don't think there's anything in the books that says it's against
Throwing Kevin Kantrell to the outside, and Kevin Kantrell is in a very dangerous spot. The referee's authority ends where the ropes do. Whatever happens on the outside of the ring, Scotty D has no control over. All he can do is count to 10.
Making his way to the 4 count now. Head right off the metal barricade there. That will leave a mark for sure. Scotty D to 5.
Sit.
I've interacted with this referee more than he can't make it to 10. So he's really
Beautiful chop there. We heard that in the next county.
And see a smart maneuver by Kevin Kantrell. He doesn't want to draw. He doesn't want to win by he doesn't want a double
Here we
count
go.
out.
A rake of the eyes of some sort here.
Vicious, dirty tactic by Toxic, although I am not surprised.
Come on, let's go. 1, 2, 3.
Scotty D counting away all the way to 3.
Come on,
Toxic getting on the other side, trying to get some breath back in those lungs. Kevin Kantrell,
Oh, beautiful kick to the jaw there.
once again, the deceptive speed of Toxic there. Just a vicious boot to the head.
That could be it for Kantrell.
This crowd slowly chanting Kevin Kantrell, getting behind the veteran here. Vicious trade of blows right there in the middle of the ring.
Men trading chops, men trading right hands.
And
Down goes Kantrell.
another vicious boot to the head. And this is critical. Toxic needs to get over there. He needs to get on top of Kevin Kantrell because he could get the 3 count here, but he is so close but so far away, Steve.
Both men in trouble here. Seemed a bit weary. Kantrell trying to make his way to his feet. Count to 5 now from Scotty D.
Almost 8 minutes into this 15-minute matchup.
Looking for a right hand, nobody home. Kantrell on the backside, beautiful clothesline. Looking for another one. Kantrell in a bit of control here.
Kantrell's going up here to the area. He knows better than anybody.
This could be trouble, Brian.
He has said this a million times. Listen, Kantrell said himself, if you live by the top rope, you die by the top rope.
And that he did.
And the good quality that Kantrell has is that he's tough as nails and he can bounce back from that. It's not going to be easy.
Toxic closing the gap now between him and Kevin Kantrell. Gonna do some more damage before he tries to get the 3 count, I think. Vicious knee to the top of the body of Kevin Kantrell, and another vicious knee right there to the sternum.
Come on, bitch, let's go. 1, 2.
Referee Scotty D giving him that 5 count.
Is it just me or does the ref cadence change like every time he counts?
Hey, that's your perspective, right?
Does he try to say the numbers before he forgets what they are? I've always wondered about that guy.
2, 3.
We can
I think Scotty D's doing a terrific job today.
Scotty D, our senior official here in CCW, is the prime example of the type of pristine officiating we have to offer in our organization. And another vicious knee to the ribs there by Toxic. Oh, just raking that brute across the eye. When leather meets flesh, leather wins every time.
Which is that much easier to find.
Toxic could be looking to finish it here.
That was a new maneuver, a sitting down clothesline. And this is a mistake by Toxic. He's sitting there. He's gloating. He needs to get the pin. 1, 2, 3. He could have got the win, Steve.
Here we go. 1,
2.
and a near fall almost.
Oh, a vicious mistake. But he's
Aggressive kick out by Kevin Kantrell.
And another near fall. We got 5 minutes remaining in this contest. Looking for another pinfall here. Cantrell just won't quit.
just proving the Iron Man conditioning of Kevin Kantrell. Toxic getting Kevin Kantrell back up to his feet. A right to the head. Another right to the head. 3.
Beautiful reversal. Right hand from Kantrell himself.
Looks like Kantrell's kicking. He's got a bit of a second wind here.
You know, Toxic has a bit of a height advantage, but I think when it comes to strength, Kevin Kantrell is the odds man favorite. Toxic once again back to the outside. Less than 5 minutes remaining in this matchup, Steve.
Toxic down here around us, around our feet here. Ringside. Looks in a bit of trouble.
3, 4.
Could he make his way up here, Donnie?
He needs to.
Kantrell now making his way out of the ring.
Come on, Kantrell. Let's go. 2, 3, go.
He can stay on a weak Toxic. He can innovate here.
1,
Head off the canvas there.
2,
Yeah, when wood meets bone, wood wins every time, Steve.
3,
Toxic's brain's got to be scrambled at the moment.
4,
Looking for another chop.
Good grief.
Jesus.
5.
Vicious
Over the back
display,
now.
vicious display of strength by Kevin Kantrell, getting Toxic back in the ring.
Both men beating each other senseless here.
Less than 4 minutes remaining in this 15-minute time limit matchup.
Right forearm. Kantrell throwing him across the ring. Looking for a drop kick. Nobody home. Toxic making his way out of the ring again.
Kantrell looks like he went to the well one too many times there, and eventually the well's going to run dry. But I don't think that's it for him.
We're going to find a victor in this contest. Near 4 minutes left.
3,
Scotty D to 3.
4.
It's the only time we'll make it to 3.
Toxic back into the ring. Kick across the back of Kevin Kantrell.
Come on. You got some more. Give some more.
Beautiful knee to the chin. Kantrell asking for more.
Kantrell, now he reminded Toxic and everybody in the audience exactly how tough as he is.
3 minutes remaining in this 15-minute matchup.
Toxic don't seem too worried about the time there, Donnie.
No, 3 minutes is still plenty of time to get a victory over Kevin Kantrell. Although Kevin Kantrell, I don't think is going to go down easy.
Toxic looking to fly. Nobody home. Both men have
Once again, going right back up to the top.
What didn't work once may work a second time.
Let's try this time, baby.
Here we go. Anticipation building. Kantrell onto the top rope. Toxic gonna get him before he gets to his feet. Now Toxic making his way to the top rope. This could be big trouble for Kantrell here.
Looks like he's going for a suplex off the second rope. Can he do it, Steve? This will be a tremendous display of... Oh!
My God, he almost broke him in half there. Toxic.
Damn near killed him is what he did. That was insane.
1,
I'm not sure if either one of these men are getting out.
Toxic's well on his way to the victory here, it seems.
If he can close the gap and get Kevin Kantrell's shoulders to the mat, he can get the victory. Referee now at the 4 count. Both men might get counted out. We will have a draw here, and neither man will advance in the rankings here in CCW, Steve.
There's got to be.
Yeah, we need a victory out of this contest. What a performance from both men. Toxic looking to take Kantrell for a ride. Oh, beautiful backbreaker. And Cantrell's found his way out.
Now what Toxic needs to do is just sit there on the outside and let the ref count. If the
He's
ref...
in the middle of the ring. How can you be on the outside?
Correction. All Toxic has to do is sit there in the middle of the ring. If the ref gets to 10, he wins by countout.
We're near 2 minutes here.
1 minute remaining in this 15-minute matchup.
Sorry, 1 minute. We're down to crunch time here.
It's easy to lose track of time.
Toxic got to be looking for a finish, right?
He's got about 40 seconds remaining, Steve. Every second counts now.
Kantrell with a reversal. Reversal from Toxic.
Remaining.
Both men missing. Uh-oh. Sleeper hold here from Toxic.
You're going to have to lock it and lock it on.
20 seconds remaining. 19 seconds.
Yo, come on, hold on.
I think time's going to run out here, Donnie.
10 seconds remaining. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time expired. Ladies and gentlemen, due to the time expiring and neither man scoring a pinfall or submission, this is a time limit draw.
And you've heard it from Donnie Harris. A draw. What a contest from both men. Toxic, the only one left on his feet. But both men.
Back at you. So toxic.
What a classic match we just saw that took place here at Stomping Ground Studios. Kevin Kantrell and Toxic going 15 minutes toe-to-toe, battling it out. Neither man able to pin the other or able to make the other submit. A time limit draw and an absolute classic contest here on Surge.
You know, Jimmy, I was there on the call, and I was surprised at the athleticism and tenacity that both men showed there at Stomping Ground Studios. You know, you have Kevin Kantrell, who a few months back, with every match since his re-debut, the muscle memory's coming back. He's shaking off the rust, and he very soon, if not already, is going to be a threat to any title held here in CCW. And speaking of titles, let's look at Toxic. Since leaving the Diamond Exchange, he's uncaged. The chains are off. He is plowing through the ranks here in CCW. Runner-up and ruler of the ring, that beautiful brawl time limit draw. With Kevin Kantrell, Toxic could soon be in line for a title shot of his own.
Yeah, you speak of threats. Kevin Kantrell, a former Southern States champion, a former tag team champion. Well, Toxic has held almost every bit of gold there is to hold in CCW. He's won almost every accolade there is to win in CCW. His resume is a mile long, no doubt future Hall of Honor inductee, and he is as dangerous as they come. He loves dishing out pain, but he does not mind receiving pain if it means giving out a little bit more, and we have to expect there might be a little bit more gold in his future as well.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time we have for you on this edition of CCW Surge. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Be sure to check us out at ccwrestling.biz. Be sure to check out our Facebook and all other social media platforms. For everyone here at Stomping Ground Studios, I'm your ringside pitch man, Donnie Harris Jr. He's Jimmy Rosendorf. We'll see you next time.